Okay guys, it's Vlogmas day 3. I just got to work. I'm outside my office and I'm hoping to prank my mom. For those of you who don't know, my mom's in China. She's here. We're both teachers at the same job and I'm hoping to pull a little prank on her for Vlogmas day 3. I'm gonna do that. I think you guys have seen it going around where you tell your family member that you're doing a competition for money and you kind of make a joke of it and tell a crazy story and see their reaction. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to explain it. It's yeah, you'll see, I guess. But today I'm gonna tell her that I'm trying to, so sorry, this loud van is coming this way. I'm going to tell her that I'm trying to win a competition with Taylor Swift because I'm a huge, so sorry it's so loud you guys. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan and I'm gonna tell her that's what the competition prize is for, to win autographed Taylor Swift merchandise. And I know she'll take it more seriously if I tell her it's about Taylor Swift because she knows I'm super serious about Taylor Swift. And I'm gonna trick her that way. I think the one that people do online is winning a scholarship or something like that. So let's see if I can get her, you guys. I've never done anything like this, and my mom also hates being on camera. So I hope she lets me film, and if it's for Taylor Swift, I think I can convince her. Okay guys, let's go inside now and see what happens. Before we start, I can edit any mess ups out. I'm basically gonna try and make it more of I want us to win the competition. So okay. I'm just gonna talk about how we grew up and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Okay, but what if Taylor Swift sees this?
She's not going to. That's not a concern.
They have the screen in the back. It's shout out to my fans. It's you and your video.
Yeah, it's not going to be you, so
okay.
Don't worry.
Hello, I'm Caitlin, and this is my mom, Tracy. And I'm super excited to be able to enter this competition. I know that you asked for someone who is major figure in my life, and that is my mom. Do you want to tell a little bit about yourself, or you want me to?
Please do.
Okay. So basically, okay, let me figure out what I'm gonna say now since you made me say it. So this is my mom. We both live in China, and she's a huge supporter of my Taylor Swift fandom. And I just want to tell you a little bit of the backstory of me and my mom. Okay, so I have an older sister. She's 5 years older than me, and actually it's a little bit of a sad story. When my sister was 3, her birth father fell overboard. No, it's gonna be good.
You don't think they're not gonna check to make sure?
How are they gonna check, Mom? Get it together. Don't make me laugh. Mom, it's for the video. Don't make me laugh. Okay.
No, I can play along if you will just quit.
You gotta add some to the story too, okay? What?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My sister is 5 years older than me. Her birth father fell overboard of a cruise ship when she was 3 years old.
It was so tragic.
And so I don't really know him. And actually, I don't know my own birth father either because I'm adopted.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have an adopted father, but he left us when I was about 3 years old.
Tiny.
I was little. And how old was my sister?
She was 8.
My sister was 8 years old, and I was 3 years old. He left us because he actually had a whole nother family in Texas. So as I grew up, this became more difficult for my mom. And and she really supported me and my sister. She was a single mother, but there were some times when she did start, you know, going to the streets sometimes to help support our family. And so she would often turn to the streets, and soon that became an addiction of drugs.
But I didn't make much money. Look at me.
She made a lot of money.
No, I didn't.
She made a lot of money and was able to turn her life around once I was entering high school. But this is why I have a deep connection with Taylor Swift, because my mom started turning her life around when I was at the end of middle school. And that's when I first heard Taylor Swift, and it really changed my life. And there were some times, you know, I would find my mom passed out in the bathroom. And I never called the cops, though. I never called the cops because I knew what would happen. And later, my sister, she is now, yes?
Who's all gonna see this?
The video.
Yes.
I'm thinking it's just Taylor Swift's like people.
Because they've just turned me into a drug-addicted hooker.
For the video to get to win the prize.
But if you win the prize,
I didn't say hooker. I never said what you
said
did.
I turned to the streets. What do you think I was doing? Caitlin, people will see this. Okay, you better win the damn prize, and they better edit me out, like blur my face. Can you blur my face? Can you blur my face?
Mom, it's for the video. Okay.
But it's not true.
I mean, it's a little bit true. Some of it is true.
Like, what part of it is true?
Like, my father wasn't there when I was growing up.
That's the only part that is true. You
went on a cruise.
That was before you
That
were
part
born.
is true.
Yes, but your father didn't.
Before I was born, you went on a cruise. I said that in the story. It's like, okay.
And I have two girls.
Hurry,
That's it. Okay.
This is 7 minutes long.
Okay.
Okay, so the point of this is me and my mom are really close. I'd like to give another...
Not anymore.
No, we're really close. We've been through a lot together. In the last few months, actually, I had... This is just a small example of how me and my mom's relationship are like Taylor Swift and Mama Swift, Andrea. So recently, I had my wisdom tooth removed. Just one.
Oh, you did.
I did.
You did.
She's really close to me, you know, so she remembered that I had my wisdom tooth removed.
I was there.
She was there at the doctor with me at the dentist.
It must have been one of my falling off the wagon days.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it was good. Okay. Mom, pull it together. Be serious. Don't make a joke of it. I'm going to have to edit too much.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So I had my wisdom tooth removed. Can you look at the camera a little? Yeah, thank you. I had my wisdom tooth removed, and my mom took very good care of me. After this, we went and we got food, and she was telling me what I can do and not to do to take care of my tooth. At one point, she also loved me enough to baby bird me. Stop! She loves me this much. She baby birded me. Why are you embarrassed? I'm sure Andrea does that to Taylor too.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And so my mom baby birded me, and she helped me to eat for the next week because it wasn't a week. It was like maybe, what was it, like 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
Put it together. You're not serious. Okay, I'm going to give it to you in a moment, so you better collect yourself. As you can tell, this is all like very emotional for my mom. I'm very thankful that she made this video with me. And just say a little bit about Taylor Swift. My mom did, even though at the time she was just back in recovery and living in our family home when I was going into high school, and I went to my first Taylor Swift concert. My mom actually, I don't think she took any drugs to do this, but she stayed up I'm sorry, not drugs. I don't think she had any help. I don't think she had any help. Maybe my grandmother, who was her sponsor at the time, because she also had some issues as well, but she recovered. She supported my mom.
You're gonna die when Grandma sees. Okay.
She supported my mom, and they both waited up all night. I'm not sure how, and got me Taylor Swift tickets, me and my friends, and that really,
That's true.
yeah, that is 100% true. And they actually drove me to Lubbock, Texas, where I saw the first concert, and I almost got to meet Taylor Swift. Unfortunately, I've been to many concerts, and I still haven't met her. But I'm hoping that this will get Taylor Swift to see me, and we can go further on in the competition. I want to let my mom say a few words about our relationship and, you know, her journey to have me and be here.
The journey to have Caitlin wasn't easy. Losing my spouse over the side of a cruise ship was difficult.
Oh, I forgot to mention my adopted dad. He was actually one of the police who investigated the overman situation of my sister's birth father. And it's actually a romantic relationship, except for the fact that he had another family in Texas and left us.
It's very sad, very, very sad. It's true, I did stay up all night to get her Taylor Swift tickets. Made her t-shirts that lit up, and her friends.
She was not lit up, just the shirts.
No, at the time I was not lit up. No. After this I'm going to need to be, but Caitlin's grown up with Taylor. So in a way, Taylor feels like a part of our family.
Taylor was almost my other mom.
No.
She was almost my other mom.
Big sister.
She was almost my other mom in the years my mom couldn't be there because of her time in the streets. Sorry, go ahead.
Taylor was almost a part of our family growing up. I don't know about the other mom part, but she was a part of the family. And I'm thankful for everything Taylor wrote, so that even in Caitlin's darkest days,
In our
darkest
days,
Caitlin had someone to turn to and listen to with words of encouragement, and to know she wasn't in it alone.
many days I told my mom, shake it off. Shake it off.
Yes.
And we'd shake it off together.
We do. We do shake it off together. So, hopefully, Taylor will see what an amazing fan Caitlin has been since she was 13 years old.
You can follow me at my Instagram at thisiscaitlin94. I'm very thankful for my mom to help me with this video. I kind of bombarded her last minute about the fact that I needed to make a video for the competition. And if you see this video, tag at Taylor Swift in it, because I will put it up on my Instagram first, and tag Taylor Swift and Taylor Nation. And I will share it with you guys. I hope you just at Taylor Swift. Actually, I'll put it on my Facebook too. She has a Facebook. You can at Taylor Swift. Wait.
You just said you wouldn't let anybody see.
I know, but this way it'll get more views.
No, I don't care about views this time. Usually I try to promote you for all the views in the world. No views. Don't view this video. This is for Taylor.
If you're viewing this, okay, I'll cut that out. If this video makes it past the first round, I am in China. You can contact me on my social media at This Is Caitlin. I'll put all my information in the entry, and thank you for having us. I love my mom very much, and I'm glad she was able to promote the parents, wait, let me reset this. I'm glad she was able to be this hero in my life and this life lesson.
Which may be a very short life now.
Okay, let's see. Come in closer. Come in closer. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We love you, Taylor.
We love you, Taylor.
Say it like me.
We love you, Taylor.
We love you, Taylor.
You know.
Okay, Mom, I'm just kidding. It was a prank. It was a prank video. You didn't know. You didn't know.
I kind of figured you
No,
were
you
gonna send
didn't.
a video saying that your mom fell up.
How do you feel that I pranked you?
Well, my nose is running. My throat hurts from laughing so hard. And I think you're full of shit.
I'm going to put that video on my YouTube. That was Vlogmas Day 3. I hope you enjoyed this prank I did on my mom.